We get to max this out.
Thank you. I've been waiting. I finished my story and wanted to show it to you. I was having a lot of trouble with the ending, but I finally figured it out. After the alligator ate his friend, the bird, he cried and cried for a long time. In fact, he was so sad that he drowned in his own tears. His tears became a sparkling lake, around which grew beautiful flowers, and a tree that bore delicious fruit. The other animals in the forest came there often to relax, but none of them knew the alligator had created it, or that he was gone. The end. That's the ending I decided on. Even though the alligator didn't find meaning in his life, the residents of the forest did. They just didn't realize it. The meaning of my life isn't something I should spend my time on. It's more about how I was able to affect others. So, for me, or you, or anyone, just simply existing gives our lives meaning. People can't survive without help from others. We all depend on one another. I don't know how to explain it, but does that make sense?
I think so.
I'm glad. This is the notebook I wrote my story in. I've poured my heart and soul into it. I wanted to give you this, since you shared my final moments. My body feels lighter. I'm so grateful to have met you. It seems so insignificant, but maybe there was some meaning in it for both of us. Thank you. In the end, I'm glad that I was born.
Man. This is the most depressing social link. Man. Just hearing him preach about his story and all that stuff, and then ultimately just like knowing that he's gonna die. I was seriously hoping that like a change can happen, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna.
The ultimate form of the sun within myself.
Oh my gosh.
I have to go now. Maybe someday we'll meet again. I'd like that.
He just disappears like that. They head back to the door. Damn. What a... Let's make some coffee.
Oh, right. So, I was hoping you could watch me as I make the coffee. Thank you. Okay, the beans are freshly ground and accurately measured. The water is about 90 degrees Celsius. Now, the pace and angle when pouring the water are really important. All right, here I go. Pour slowly and quietly in a circular motion. You'll know you're doing it right when it starts smelling really good.
Coffee or tea, guys?
It's not exactly what you'd get at a cafe, but I think I've improved a lot. There's so much to consider when we...
He's a little young to be drinking coffee like that, but okay.
I know it's a bit weird to ask at this point, but when do you feel like drinking coffee the most?
right after waking up, I guess.
Well, that does seem to be common for a lot of people. The taste and smell are a signal to start the day. It's sort of like flipping a switch in your head. When my mom was still alive, the house used to smell like this every morning. Now I realize how often she'd make coffee, even on days she was busy. I saw on TV the other day that smells and memories are linked closely together. The smell of coffee reminded me of my mom. But in your case, I wonder if it'll remind you of the times we spent here, drinking coffee together.
It's a possibility.
Well, I better try extra hard when I'm making coffee for you then. And it'd be pretty sad if you only remembered my coffee being bitter. I feel like I haven't gotten into something like this for a long time. I also think it's helped me practice staying focused. Maybe it's because I've been doing it so diligently.
Or SP, each turn in battle? Okay.
Anyways, thanks a lot. Because of you, I think I understand the taste of coffee a little better now.
Hey, that's gonna really help out
Besides,
manage the SP quite a bit.
I'm sure I will too.
Especially when we're going through
There's still more
Tartarus.
if you want a refill.
Boss battle's not quite so much, but it's still gonna be pretty
I've gotten
useful.
a lot better now, so I hope you'll join me again sometime. Next time, it's gonna be even better than it was today.
Dang, we are almost in December already.
So, in this section,
Dang. So,
do you understand?
as I've heard, the game may not be as long as Persona 5, but the calendar does extend out longer. So,
Well, the answer was pretty obvious.
so how am I meant to say this? Like in Persona 5, like basically like everything after Christmas is basically just cutscenes and just dialogue. But well, at least the vanilla of Persona 5 until they added Royal, where they added the extension part of it, which is just basically just before I think February, somewhere around there. Or probably like, early February when the...
Good day. Here are my requests.
Okay. We'll show Elizabeth around. This doesn't take a time slot, so should be no problem.
I've been waiting for you. Gakukan High School, a place of learning. It's quite a shock that such a warm, illustrious institution transforms into Tartarus every night. Oh dear, what a conundrum. Everyone here seems to have a predetermined form of attire. I fear I may draw too much attention. I hope this won't pose a problem.
Don't worry. You're just a guest for the day.
I shall heed your advice.
They're probably not gonna see you again.
Excuse me as I make myself less conspicuous. If I stay hidden from view this way, then there won't be a problem, correct? Now then, the
They can
school
still see you.
awaits.
Okay.
This is a pleasant surprise. To think there would be a bastion of commerce within a house of academia. Could you please wait here for a moment? There's something I've been curious about for a while.
She's gonna walk behind the counter, is she?
Excuse me, I would like to purchase a school lunch.
Sorry?
They don't sell that here.
They don't deal in school lunches here? How disappointing. I would have liked a taste of this school lunch, as it is a rare delicacy only served in select facilities. Well, in that case, I shall order some bread. I've heard that having bread for lunch is part of the school experience. Let us proceed. As for where I'd like to go next, shall we visit your homeroom? So this is a classroom. With so many students and desks, it's no wonder there's hardly any space between them. But perhaps... Ah, I see. It's designed this way to foster a sense of harmony between classmates. I can sense the care put into this arrangement. This observation post must be what they call a podium. Interesting. When I stand here, I do feel a longing to teach well up inside of me. First question.
I like how those students on the side right there are just like pretending like she's not even there.
Delicious.
Diet food.
That is incorrect. As a penalty for giving the wrong answer, you shall receive your own portion of diet food.
Oh, do I get super diet food if that's the case? If I...
Is this what a classroom lecture is like? The quizzical stares are beginning to make me feel unsettled. Let us carry on with the tour. This humanoid figure, did they seal him inside the plaster to prevent him from escaping? I imagine it would be quite cramped in there.
Oh my gosh.
Truth be told, I do have some experience playing the piano. Are you familiar with the Velvet song? Velvet, oh velvet, my master has a long nose. All together now.
I thought she was gonna play the Velvet Room song.
Ah!
She did a perfect high jump.
Experiencing student life for myself today has broadened my perspective of your world. I'd very much appreciate it if you could accompany me again sometime. To be honest, I don't entirely understand my own motives for coming here, but as I walked closely with you, how should I express this?
Oh no, not a confession.
I felt very fulfilled. Perhaps what I really wanted to learn at school was more about you. But why?
Oh no.
In any case, discovering the reason for this desire will surely serve as an intriguing diversion. Let us return now. Thank you once again for acting as my guide.
Alright. I definitely say I prefer Lavenza over Elizabeth. I think she was like, a much more developed character.
Are you accepting a request?
Even when she was split as the two twins, and Caroline and Justine. I think it's just a build up.
Well, perhaps another time.
And the character development is definitely there. Elizabeth's just, I feel like she's already been developed and she's been there for a long time. She's hardly available, I swear.
Hi.
Like, she's like, every time I have the persona of her Arcana, like, she just doesn't, she's just not around. So definitely take advantage of that.
So, there's actually something I want you to try. And this time, it isn't just for a taste test. I think you'll actually be able to eat it. Wait, maybe I said the same thing last time. Well, now I mean it.
Alright. Price will wrap his seaweed inside. I think that should be the other way around. It's edible, Alicia. Okay. That's a step forward. Like, before, it was like, you can't even eat it.
Well,
It says wrap the seaweed inside. What? She did a great job, I should say.
really? I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. You know how I said I was having trouble with cooking? Well, I decided to try and find a recipe that even I couldn't mess up. And, after a lot of consideration, I thought maybe making rice balls is something I could handle. But then I got really absorbed in how simple they are to make, yet still so hard to master. I made some rice balls today in home economics class too. I know it's a little silly to make something so basic in high school, but it was all I could manage. But then, everyone in the class told me they were really good though.
Like, I know I'm like, I know I'm
Anyways,
being, you know,
I've been
I'm
really
exaggerating
looking
a
forward
little
to how you
bit.
try one. I wanted
but,
you to see how
yeah.
much progress I've made, because
I don't
think
remember
this far
Fuka being
without
available
you.
all that much. To, you know, to work on her social link.
Thanks. I know I've said this before, but when I'm with you and the rest of the team, I'm able to see things more positively. And I think the most important thing is the feeling of wanting to make others happy. That might be the reason why I made such good rice balls. Because I was thinking about who was going to eat them.
Can you make more sometimes?
Of course! Just let me know anytime you want some. I just wanted to say thank you so much. Really.
Alright, we're halfway there. Slowly but surely.
So it turns out, there's actually a trick to making good rice balls. The first thing to note is while you're washing the rice,
Have you guys ever tried onigiri before?
welcome back. You're late. Ryoji-kun was just leaving.
Oh, hey there. Chilly out, huh? Hope you don't go catching a cold. You know, I stop by here pretty often. Weird we never see each other. Well, I'm out of here. See you later.
Later, Ryoji.
Looks like he's back to normal now.
Was that Ryoji-san?
Yeah, he said he was going home.
Why was he here?
To see Junpei. They've been hanging out a lot ever since the school trip.
But the rules state that visitors aren't allowed here.
Yeah, but Grijo-senpai said it's cool as long as no one stays late.
I don't think we have anything to worry about. He is dangerous. Dangerous? Ryoji-kun?
Come to think of it,
So they
you
tell me
did
that she
know
is, right?
Senpai the first time you met her.
But having him around has really helped cheer you up, Junpei-kun.
Well, no point in dwelling on the past, right? Won't change a damn thing.
That's true.
It is funny that she got, I mean, he got
What's
freaking,
up, Aisha?
punched by Yukari when he asked her out.
I'm fine. It's just... I envy you, Junpei. I'm a machine. So I don't understand what it feels like to live.
Really? But you don't seem that different.
In my case, it's more accurate to say that I'm operational as opposed to alive. There are times when I malfunction, but I can always be repaired.
Well, if we were all like you, then we never have to worry about dying. Oh, crap! I don't have time to talk right now. I've got a mountain of homework. Serves me right for slacking. Well, no use whining.
Junpei studying on purpose? I guess hell finally froze over. Well, better call it a night then.
Junpei would never get a break, I swear.
The gift of life is not something I should possess. A weapon is much more difficult to operate when it's alive. That said, I believe I understand the concept of loss. Leader, the thought of something happening to you, it makes me...
Don't worry about me.
Understood. You are very special to me. I can't explain why, but I never want to leave your side. I want to protect you at all costs, to be there for you always. I apologize for keeping you. You must be tired. So much has happened in so little time. I'll return to my room as well. Good night.
Yoji Mochizuki. He is dangerous. What is this unsettling feeling? I am a machine. I can't die. So no one will have to grieve for me. I have to do something. I don't want to see them suffer anymore.
That he might be a problem.
Salut. Thank you.
I love to, madam.
Why don't we try adding some spice today? Go ahead and blend it however you like.
Well, just yesterday we were making coffee, and now we're making tea.
I always find this to be so relaxing. I suppose you could call it a moment of bliss. Let me know whenever you're in the mood for more tea. I'd be happy to treat you.
That's ended already? Okay. Music room? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, can we just, like, go straight there without just manually walk over there? Let's get this social episode out of the way. Hey, why is he glaring like that? He's like...
Hey, thanks for coming.
What happened exactly?
Well, how do I put this? I suddenly just got this feeling that I'm running out of time, and I felt like I had to see you. I had to talk to you. Sorry. I'm not even sure what I wanted to say to you. So, I guess for today, I'd like to say thanks.
I don't get it.
It hasn't been that long since we met, but I feel like I've learned so much by spending time with you. I just really wanted to thank you for that. You showed me around the school and the city. I got to hang out with you and the others. I even got to go on a trip with you. That was a lot of fun. It's been a
We
joy
did get
to
executed.
experience and learn new things every day.
Now this is a good song. Already. I like the song Elizabeth played. Now that was
Just
definitely
like
nice.
this.
Wow.
I guess I wanted you to hear this song. When I saw those couples in Kyoto, or when I visited you guys at the dorm, I realized that's what it really means to build a connection with someone. It's that feeling of overcoming something together and keeping each other going. Both sides need to come to an understanding. That's how connections are built, right? I want you to know that you're important to me. I know I said I wanted us to be friends, but...
Oh hell no! You're not my type, dude.
What about you?
Why are you bringing this up?
I don't really get it myself, but
Excuse me. Oh, it's you.
I'm taken.
Sorry, I hope I didn't interrupt. I was just passing through the hall, and I heard someone playing a beautiful song on the piano. So I thought I'd stop by to watch the performance. Who was the one playing? Was it you?
Nope. What the?
Oh, I wanted to ask. It might have just been my imagination, but I thought I sensed Ryoji-kun's presence in this room. Were you not with him?
I literally was.
Hmm?
Okay. That was odd. What the heck happened to him? Okay, something definitely tells me that the suspicions of Aegis is definitely coming close, I should say.
Oh,
So the full moon is tomorrow, but first, okay.
Oh.
Let's make some more spinach.
Uh-huh.
The good thing about this game, when it comes to like plantations, and making, you know, planting items, that you get access to it much earlier.
Gotten so big since we last saw them.
Unlike in Persona 5 and even Royal, you get like very late where it's not all that useful. Plus you have to do it in a freaking confidant from Haru, and
I think that about does it. Shall we head back downstairs?
and if you don't work on that confidant, which is still late in the game, you still have to like rank it up to make it produce it faster, which is not really convenient just because it came in so late in the game.
Yes.
I don't know why I just needs to go to school. I don't need protection that much. Hello, Miss Saru. Mimi's course was leaving as well. Anything for you. Anything for you. Alright. The good thing about Mr. As far as you guys said, that she's available basically every day of the week except Sundays.
Interesting. So this is what the interior looks like. It's smaller than I expected.
Unlike somebody else. Let's see. Do you know how to eat, I guess?
Of course. Don't be ridiculous. Or so I'd like to say, but truthfully, I'm not that familiar. I saw a commercial for fast food once, but I didn't expect that picking it up with bare hands was the norm. Just goes to show how out of touch I am. My lack of knowledge on this subject is a serious problem. In all honesty, it's a good thing you're here. Is it actually
Dang, are you that wealthy to have to not eat like food like this at all? That's...
Oh, sorry, I found myself.
I'm pretty jealous about that.
I didn't ask you here just to eat. I wanted to express my personal thanks to you. Right now, our strength and conviction are being tested to their limits. We've only made it this far because we've been blessed with each other's partnership. I know I've been.
You mean relationship?
You, even more than the others, but I truly appreciate it. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
Alright. Okay. I got one thing to say. If we max out Miss Saru's social link before
I didn't realize you were
Fuka's,
talking for so long.
this is that's definitely a wake-up call for her.
Shall we begin?
And Fuka. Because that tells you you are not available. You do not make time for us.
Welcome back.
Well, we won't be conducting operations. So I think I might summon Juno and search just in case though. Okay, so we're not. Maybe she's in a room. I just know she's. I haven't seen Isis. The dark hour. Oof, that's it.
hey. All right.
Looks like the Junpei.
My thumb's getting a little greener every day, don't you think? For an amateur vegetable patch, it's really coming along. All that back-breaking work was worth it. Listen, you hear that? That's the sound of our precious little veggies cheering us on.
Yeah, I think I do.
Right? They're kind of growing on me. This might actually be my calling. Maybe I should just ride this wave and
Maybe I should have gone to, maybe I should have waited to go to Tartarus like a day or two later, because he's now available, and now he missed out completely on all these levels that we could have given him.
For something, right? I thought I was the one raising them. Maybe they were raising me all along. Wait, did real, actual wisdom just come out of me? Holy crap! I grew up more than I thought. We owe a lot to our nutritious little veggie babies. Who am I kidding? Our veggie mentors. Well, whatever we do in life, we can't expect to hit a home run on the first swing. We gotta stay on our toes and wait for the perfect chance to strike. And when that time comes, you knock it out of the park. That's how the real sluggers do it. A valuable lesson straight from our vegetable teachers. Don't go forgetting it, you hear?
Wow, oh, I was gonna say. Oh, that is gonna be really good.
Maybe I'm finally figuring this whole life thing out, huh? You know, I think I'll write a book. I could call it something like Life's a Vegetable Garden, the Junpei Yuri story. Selling books and vegetables? Ooh, we're gonna be rolling in dough. Man, am I a genius or what?
He's like,
Let's get a little bit more
okay.
Woo! We did a heck of a job. See you later, my darling veggies. I'll be back again when I'm free. Well, let's call it a night. Hit me up again when you have some time.
As I expected, I was like, the Dark Hour's gonna trigger, but we're just not going to Tartarus. Oh.
I've been looking for you. What are you doing here?
I kinda just ended up here somehow. It's so strange. The sky and the ground look all weird, and there's no one around. Something bad's happening right now. But for some reason, I feel at peace.
Have you forgotten?
What?
This is the Dark Hour. Ordinary people shouldn't be free to roam about. You've adapted to it somehow. Too well for a human. I finally understand. That's why I feel this way whenever you are around. You are dangerous. You are my enemy.
Your enemy? Enemy. That's right. It was on a night like this, with the full moon. It was a long time ago.
Yes, we've met once before. You and I were enemies.
Who am I? Who are you?
I am Aegis, the last of the anti-shadow suppression weapons. I was created to destroy shadows.
He's not a shadow, though.
Created to destroy.
And you, your true name is Death. You are
Wait,
the
what?
shadow I sealed away 10 years ago.
Shadow.
What the? Is it really gonna go down like that?
Yes, 10 years ago, on the night when I was born, I stood on this very bridge.
My sole purpose is to destroy shadows. That is the reason why I was given both a sense of self and a persona.
I am the bearer of the 13th Arcana. Everyone knew me as Death.
Oh!
But when I came into being, a part of my power was broken off and scattered. I wasn't at my full strength back then. I was incomplete.
Even so, your power was still far too great.
Definitely, dang, that last social link, that last episode of with Ryoji definitely gave it away.
Was to see
Imagine if you guys didn't actually do that, like, that would be like completely out of nowhere.
there was only one suitable vessel. A human boy who had the misfortune of being nearby. I had no other choice.
Now I see. I was inside of him all this time. And I unwittingly led him to discover my 12 missing pieces.
Oh my god, that was me the entire time?
I get it. I understand now. I remember everything. I know exactly who and what I am. Don't be foolish, I guess. You can't win. I'm even stronger than before.
The machine is created to serve a specific purpose. I will destroy you. That is my only reason for existing.
Not really.
It doesn't have to be that way, I guess.
Sorry. I can't carry out my mission. I'm a machine that can't fulfill its purpose. I have no reason to exist. I'm
Don't say we're gonna lose Igus too.
everyone.
First city, now
I'm
Igus?
sorry. I'm scared.
Oh crap.
Juno, did something happen?
Yukari, what's the matter?
Well, I realize it's a full moon tonight. You did too, huh? Oh God, I'm turning into a workaholic. Wait, is something actually going on?
We're not certain of anything yet, but we can't find Igus.
What? Where could she have gone?
At one point, I was able to sense a persona, but I lost Igus right after that.
You sensed a persona? Could it have been Strega?
Well, she hasn't detected any of them, but we can't be positive.
I've pinpointed her location. The Moonlight Bridge.
All right, call the others. Let's see what's going on over there.
Uh-oh.
Igus!
I'm sorry. I remember everything. I remember who I am, who he is. Leader, I know why I wanted to be by your side. I'm sorry. I failed.
Save your energy.
I'm sorry.
You have no reason to apologize.
You?
Ryoji-kun? Wait, what are you doing here?
Igus!
Uh-oh. It's no longer moving. Stop functioning. Uh-oh.
What is going on?
Don't say we're gonna lose another party member.
It's all my fault.
You did this?
Hold on, Akihiko. He's not showing any signs of aggression. Now tell us, who or what are you?
Turns out, I'm not so different from the creatures you call shadows.
You're a shadow?
I'm I'm more than just an ordinary shadow. I'm the Appriser, born from the union of the 12 Arcana.
The Appriser?
I remember everything now. The terrifying truth about the shadows. And about me. I can't... It's all so hard to believe.
You know the truth about the shadows?
I do.
What?
The shadows are here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. As for the Appriser, it draws the maternal being to it, allowing her to awaken.
And the Appriser, that's you?
That's right.
His maternal being. What is it?
She's on a level of her own. No words in our language can describe her. 10 years ago, a man collected hordes of shadows and contained them in a laboratory. That's where I was born. But the unification was interrupted, and I awoke before I was complete. After that, Aigis took me down, and I returned the favor.
I guess? Is this for real, Ryoji?
She knew she couldn't destroy me completely, so out of desperation, she sealed me within a child who just happened to be nearby. That child grew up carrying me inside him, and by some twist of fate, he later made his way back here. He even transferred to your school.
He's talking about me, is he?
A transfer student? You don't mean...
That's right. I've lived inside him for a long time.
But how...
How did you get
When
out?
his persona awakened, the 12 shadows did as well. All in order to become one with me.
Ryoji, you're the Appriser? And you were inside of him? How the hell do you expect us to just believe all that?
It's all my fault. I'm sorry, but there's more I need to tell you.
Ryoji-kun!
He's completely worn out. Let's let him rest for now. Aigis needs us too. We'll pick up where we left off after that.
Is that Pharaoh's? Guess I was say because we already another full moon. Oh wait, never mind.
He's awake now. Let's meet tonight on the 4th floor.
Got it.
All right, I'll see you then.
So what does that have to do with Pharaoh's? I guess Pharaoh's is
Damn
is
Ryoji.
Yamakoto's from 10 years ago in the past. You kind of look like that. I don't know if I actually said that.
It looks like we're all here.
Are you okay, Ryoji-kun?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks. Besides, I have more to tell you guys.
Ryoji-kun.
Then allow me to jump right in. We have many questions that need answers, after all. Yesterday, you said the shadows were here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. Tell us more about this. What happens if she returns?
The maternal being is called Nyx.
Who the hell's Nyx?
Nyx is the mother of shadows. In ancient times, she bestowed death upon this world. If she awakens, the world will be swallowed by darkness, and all life will perish.
All life?
Are you saying everyone will die?
It'd be more accurate to say that we'll all surrender the will to live.
Wait, are you talking about the lost?
Every being become like a lost extension of mankind. What?
The fall.
But there's still a way to stop it from happening, right?
Tartarus?
What? Don't tell me there's nothing we can do.
I'm sorry.
Wait, why are you apologizing? Are you saying there's no way to stop it?
That's right. You heard the bell. That's when it was all decided. I'm the appriser. The appriser of death. The fact that I'm here at all proves the fall is coming.
I'm pretty sure we can stop it.
The fall is coming.
Everyone has a loss for words. And the entire hubris is, will be members of the loss. Oh my gosh.
When will it happen?
I don't think you'll live to see next spring.
That's barely any time at all. What are you guys freaking out about? Nick Schmicks, am I right? All we gotta do is win and we're golden. And we haven't lost a single fight yet, have we?
Yeah, Junpei's right.
You can't win. When you're up against Nyx, power doesn't mean a thing. It's like trying to fight the inevitable. Like death or the flow of time. Nyx can't be defeated. She just can't.
What? This is bullshit!
This is all so sudden.
It was visually destroyed.
I was born from a collection of shadows, but now I have a human form, so I can talk with you, laugh with you, cry with you. It's the gift I received for existing within him, and because of that, I can give you a choice.
A choice?
Nyx's arrival is unavoidable now, but you can choose to live in peace until she arrives. You just have to kill me. If the appriser disappears,
That's what I was thinking. Do we?
the dark hour
If we
will go
kill
with
you,
me,
I mean,
and
does
would
that
erase
stop it?
the
But
memories of this hopeless
I mean, that's
reality.
definitely a difficult decision to do.
There'd be no way for you to remember anything. When the fall comes, it'll happen in an instant. You won't have to suffer at all.
We'll forget everything?
I'm saying you can go back to your normal lives, and by doing that, you might buy a little time and delay the fall too. Technically, I'm the same as Nyx, so I can't be killed. But thanks to him, there's a part of me that's become human. So if it's done by his hand, then it may be possible.
Ryuji-kun.
If you don't kill me, everything will stay just as it is. With no hope for salvation, you'll live every day paralyzed by the fear of your impending death. And I don't want to put you through something like that.
I don't like either choice.
I know.
I don't want my memories to be erased. I mean, forgetting all this would be like trying to hide from the truth.
Is that really such a bad thing? If you don't do this, all that awaits is despair greater than you can possibly imagine. You don't understand the terror of certain death. Don't make your decision without at least thinking about it first.
Why is this happening?
You don't have to decide right now. There's still some time. December 31st, New Year's Eve. You have until then to think about it. After that, I'll dissolve into the blackness of the dark hour and lose my physical form.
Yachi.
When Nyx arrives, I'm going to disappear anyway. So please, don't worry about me. I'll be back when New Year's Eve rolls around.
Sheesh.
Hey! Ryoji, wait!
Stop, Junpei-kun! I felt Ryuji-kun's presence vanish just now. There's no point in chasing him. He's gone.
Ryoji-kun.
I guess he'll be back.
Oh man, that is a very difficult decision to make. Either you kill him and lose all your memories of what you live for, which is a lot more valuable to you. And everybody's, you know, eligible to rank up next time we meet them. But that's definitely something we can work on. So whenever people that doesn't rank up, we'll definitely buy that and get get the points for them.
What?
First, let's see what's going on over here.
Good day. Here are my requests. Oh my. Oh,
Christmas present. Okay.
by all means. I will await a report of success.
From Santa.
Very well.
Okay. Alright, let's go hang out with Fuka. Alright, we're halfway there.
Thank you. I decided I want to be able to make more than just rice balls. I started learning how to cook because I wanted to thank everyone.
So this social link is all about this teaching you how to be a chef. For a
For
guy who doesn't even cook himself.
I told myself I needed to do something more, but
You
then I
should.
started to
There's
doubt
something called a cookbook
That's when I thought of you. So what
or
I'm saying
cooking
is,
websites,
I'd like you to help me for just a bit
instruction
longer,
videos.
and I'd really appreciate it if you could keep giving me your advice. I promise I'm going to do the best I can. So, can I count on you?
Of course. You know, I'm just a small town delinquent.
I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you. I just want to thank everyone for helping me find my place in the world. I know I don't seem very reliable, but I want to make myself a useful member of the team.
That's the spirit.
Thank you. It feels so reassuring to have your support. More than anything, though, I want to keep learning.
I like how I literally
Yours
just said
too.
freaking.
I'd like to be able to help you with more than
She's
just
not
learning.
ever available, and she's not, and all of a sudden she just freaking appearing out of nowhere. To be available, it's like, hey, you want to hang out?
I was wondering, you don't think I'm overdoing it, right? Sorry, I guess I'm the only one who can answer that. I'm going to head back now.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's just see what the time can tell.
Sorry.
Okay, let's actually brush him. He said might gain a new ability. Oh my gosh. He's loving it. Even shinier.
Kuro-chan looks so comfy. You sure know your way around a brush. Oh, you might know something about this. Lots of people like to give Kuro-chan gifts whenever he goes for a walk. Do you know where he's keeping them?
That's a secret.
Oh, well, I guess even Koromaru needs his own privacy. Do you think we should give him his own room? Ah, right. You're still in the middle of brushing him. I'll leave you to it then.
Oh my gosh. Unbelievably shiny. Okay, that's actually gonna be pretty helpful. It's kind of difficult to utilize Koromaru in battle because he's quite linear. Like other than if your opponent doesn't have a weakness to curse or fire, then he's not really all that helpful. I mean, his slash attack is not that good either. Like, the only thing that Koromaru's really missing is, like, a support skill. And Rebellion is not that good. The fact that it increased the critical hit ratio for both, not just you, but also the opponent, is definitely quite risky. And not to mention that every time I actually used it, the opponents, the shadows have got a critical on me and the rest of the team, way more than we have. So that's definitely a hit or miss thing. Alright, let's do a mystery this time.
Hello. Thank you.
Right.
Interesting. So this takoyaki doesn't contain an entire octopus, but only a small portion. I mean, that does make sense. The entire creature would be.
I tried takoyaki. I'm not really a big fan of it.
Sometimes my own ignorance.
My first time I didn't like it. Second time was alright. Probably because I was like eating something else with it. But it's just like I should eat it like its own thing, all by itself. If it treat it like it's a meal, I think it's just too small. I thought it was too small, I should say.
Seeing is believing, I suppose. Excuse me.
So maybe that's what I should do
one
next
piece
time.
of takoyaki, please. What? Oh, they're only sold in multiples? How generous. So I'll receive an entire tray for this price. So it's filled with diced octopus. Interesting. There's a mild sourness combined with the chewy texture of the seafood. Quite flavorful. Are there other ingredients mixed in? In any case, it's quite good. C'est très bon. That reminds me, Akihiko once mentioned this place. Speaking of
She does have some kind of French background.
don't you think he's been acting differently lately? I can't place my finger on it, but I've known him for quite a long time. It feels like something's changed. Maybe he's just maturing.
I don't know if she's she has it in her blood, but
Of course I'm happy. With all that
she has some kind
it can
of
be difficult
history
to get
with
over
her, I
what's
should say.
happened in the past.
The fact that you
But
get she
Akihiko is
say some
using his
phrase
experiences to make
in
himself
French.
stronger. I'm quite impressed by that. When I look at Akihiko, I can't help but reflect upon my own life. It's the most peculiar feeling.
Maybe you're in love.
In love? No, it's not that. Is that
Dang
how
it!
looks to you? I didn't realize. He's just a friend. Or should I say, teammate? It's a bit hard to describe. In any case, that is the extent of our relationship.
Has grown.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. Sorry to subject you to my thoughtless rambling. Just forget I said anything.
I'm rooting for you. What? That's a... Alright, let me take a look at that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, let me say I heard nothing. I had to I had to
Thank you.
think of that.
That takoyaki was absolutely delicious.
You had to put a little bit of thought into these conversations. If I said I'm rooting for you, that wouldn't really make that much sense. You do suppose. Nevermind, there's no point in asking such things. Scared?
No.
It's the right word, but I just can't comprehend all that's happened.